Happy Tuesday, you guys. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. Today I'm going to be doing a light cleaning my kitchen and also organization, how I store my items. All right, so let's get started. So first things first, my pots and pans. You guys are so asking me, how do I keep the shine on them and keep them looking really nice and pretty? And to that, I have to thank Barkeeper's Friend, you guys. One of you guys referred it to me and I've been loving it. And I also use Brillo pad, which is absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to be doing is going in with the Brillo no scratch sponge. I showed you guys this when I was cleaning my kitchen last week. Then I'm going to be going in with the Barkeeper's Friend. Now you want to pour enough and then you're going to add a little bit of water. You want the consistency of this to be almost like a toothpaste. And then I'm going to wet that sponge and start cleaning, you guys. This is so good. And again, I want to say thank you so very much to the young ladies who referred this product to me. I have absolutely been loving it. So the most important part that I think a lot of people tend to forget is that handle. Getting into the part where the handle is screwed onto the actual pot or pan is so important with getting that food residue. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a really good rinse, and there you go. So now I'm going to take the cleaning one step further. You want to add just a little bit of water into the interior of your pot or your pan. And I'm going to show you how the Brillo pad works its magic. First thing I'm going to do is stretch out that pad so it can be flexible and I can move it how I want to move it. And then I'm going to start to scrub. I do not use the Barkeeper's Friend in the inside of the pan. I just don't like the fact that on the outside, the warning on it. So I do not use it. I just feel like the Brillo is a much safer option. So now that I got a good scrub in, here is the after, and it just looks so nice and so shiny and I love it. And here is the before. There's a little bit of shine, but you can definitely see the dullness. Again, I absolutely love using Brillo pad. Now I know everyone does not have the same pots, so I'm going to be showing you the Brillo pad power in this cast aluminum pot. Please pay attention to the bottom of this. Pretty much the process is the same. You want to go ahead and add your Barkeeper's Friend. You want to add a little bit of water and you want that toothpaste consistency. Here I go with the Barkeeper's Friend. I'm not quite done yet. I'm going to go ahead and give it a rinse. The second step to this is going in with the Brillo pad. This is what's going to add that really nice shine. If you can see the pot now, there's a little bit of dullness, but it's definitely clean. Alright you guys, so if you forgot, here is a quick look at what the pot looked like before the Barkeeper's Friend and the Brillo pad. And here is the after. Oh my god, it's so shiny. This looks absolutely great. I absolutely love the after. The during and the before process, I dread it, but look at this. I absolutely love for my pots and pans to look really clean. It looks great on the stove when I'm cooking, and you know, it looks great under the cabinet too. So now for a little bit of organization, I want to share with you guys how I store my kitchen essentials, okay? So the first thing is going on with my gloves. What I do when I purchase my gloves is I open it out of the pack, I kind of roll the fingers up together and I roll them kind of military style. And then I just go ahead and I place them inside of the drawer for storage. I absolutely love the look of it. And pretty much I go ahead and I repeat the process. Now the next thing I do is go in with my Brillo pad, which I also keep in the jar. Moving right along to my sponges, and you guys already know I told you that I cut them. So I pretty much put them together. I get me a really good sharp knife and I cut it, because when I use it, I do not want to go through the process of having to cut them before I use it. I just find it a lot easier to get the work done on my Saturdays. That way I can have it for the rest of the week. Lastly is my Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. Now, I never really use a full bar of these, so I have started to cut them in half also. So pretty much I just take them out the box, I put them together, I find myself a nice sharp knife and I cut it down the middle, and then I put them in my really nice jars. So here is my little lovely glass arsenal, which I have everything in there from my soap pads to my sponges. I absolutely love it. If you guys are wondering, I got these jars from TJ Maxx. They were between $2.79 and $2.99, and that's a great deal. If you're wondering how I store these guys, let's go ahead and go into my laundry room. So I told you that I had these lovely cabinets in my laundry room, which I absolutely love, but now this is how I house my babies, and oh my god, I really do love this. It is so nice. I know a lot of you guys told me about getting the baskets, but honestly the baskets were just not going to work for me, and these jars are perfect. I can see what I have, I can see what I'm missing. When I need to buy supplies, it's right there in my face so I can see it, and I absolutely love it. Now this may not work for you guys, but this works for me, and again, you do not have to do this. This is just what I particularly like in my home. In this middle shelf, I'm going to store my supplies that I need, so I'm going to fully stock it over the week. I'm so excited about this part. Some of you guys have been asking me, how do I store my lids? I showed this in one of my haul videos, but I am more than happy to introduce them to you guys again. Here are my lid organizers that I got from TJ Maxx. I want to say it was $7.99, and I have been loving it. This organizer can hold up to 6 lids. I personally opted not to put that many on there, so if I was ready to move it, it wouldn't be heavy for me to move. I put about 4 to maybe 5 max on them. And here is what the lid organizers look fully stocked, you guys. I think having that silver tone with the silver stainless steel just gave this such a nice and high-end look. I believe the colors also came in white and black, but I'm not disappointed whatsoever that I got the color. I loved it so much that I went on ahead and I got a second one, and I must say it makes a huge difference underneath the cabinet. And here is my all-clad bowl, you guys, from my haul. So moving on to my bakeware, I also found another silver tone storage. This one worked so perfectly because I literally needed 4 compartments, and this one had 4 compartments. It just looks really nice. I absolutely love it. Again, this is so optional for you. This works really good in my home. Now I'm going to show you guys how it looks underneath my cabinet, and again, like I said, it just truly elevated the space underneath my cabinet and gave it a really nice, even and clean look. So now moving on to how I store my items underneath my sink, and I really do love this. I got the 2 baskets from Target, which I love. So one basket houses cleaning products, the other one houses deodorizers. In this basket, I have some cleaning items, and I also have my hand lotions. I like to use this after I get done cleaning. I am working on wearing more gloves, you guys. Again, force of habit, not wearing it. I am trying to change that. On the other side, I got these bottles from Home Depot. I don't remember the cost or even how many came in the bag, but I know it was quite a few. In the first bottle, of course, I have my Odo Band. In the second bottle, I have my Windex. And in the third one, I have my Lysol lemon scent, of course. All the way in the back basket, I have some dish detergent, some deodorizers for the carpet, of course, the oven and the stove cleaner, and then a little bit of Febreze. Now to share with you guys a couple of buys. Now I was in TJ Maxx and I came across this pizza pan and it was $100, but when I took it to the register it rang up for $39.99. I absolutely love the bottom, but more interestingly, this nice pizza pan is from Le Creuset. Again, made the buy even more special. The bottom looks like a lemon, so it definitely went with my kitchen. Next on the list are these copper Moscow hammerhead mugs, and you guys, I have been seeing them everywhere. So when I saw them at Marshall's, I was like, yeah, you gotta come home with me. But what makes these more interesting are the straws. So these mugs came with their own straws. I know there isn't a handle, and that is because the cups are fully insulated. So the cups are not going to sweat. Now you are going to feel a little bit of wetness on the bottom, but the mug itself isn't going to sweat, and we used them over the weekend and I was just in love. Alright you guys, that is all for this video, but before I forget, a lot of you guys are still asking where do I store all of my cleaning supplies, and yes, there is a closet in the laundry room where I have everything from my cleaning and also my laundry items. I love this closet. I'm not really sure if it's going to remain like this, but it's there. Also, someone mentioned in one of my videos that I didn't say anything about Autoband, and you guys, I'm still using it. I love it. It has become part of my everyday cleaning routine. If you haven't tried this product and you have kids, especially boys, you really want to try this. You will not regret the buy whatsoever. Eucalyptus is the scent. Again, as always, I love putting together these type of content videos. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and have an absolutely positively have a great weekday, and I will catch you on another one. And no, I do not coupon, but if you want to send me a coupon, I'm here for it. I'm here.